Hello, I'm Chloe Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for the full moon in Aquarius, which is on the Sunday, the 22nd of August, 2021. Hope you're doing well. I've got a live show 3 times a week live here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. And if you're interested in a private reading with me, I do have some full moon reduced priced readings available on my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that down in the description box below, and also up there right now. So let's get some cards out for the collective. What is going on this full moon in Aquarius today? Let's see. What energies do we all have going on? Threshold. On the threshold of something. Now, we do seem to have been building up in the energies to something. Like there's been a lot of inner work, a lot of knowing ourselves and uncovering things that have been holding us back lately. So on the threshold of something, something is about to happen. We've got purification and solitude here. Okay, so full moons are all about letting things go, releasing things. Purification suggests that there could be you needing to get straight. So this could be about drugs, alcohol, something like that. It could be about that, but it could be also a purification, like a detox, a letting go, an expression. It could be a purging of grief, or any. It feels like a letting go of the things that are holding you back, because you're on the threshold of something new here, and it could just be like the last bit of emotional debris, and you'll need to do that by yourself. So the reason that I was getting like the purification thing could be a detox from, it could be from foods, it could be from alcohol or drugs or whatever, or whatever it's been that you've been using to stop yourself from the emotional purge that I was talking about. So it could be either of them. And if you do detox yourself from the stuff that you've been using to numb out, then the emotional stuff comes through. We need to feel it to heal it. And all of these methods that we've got of numbing out, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because you need it to a certain extent until you're ready to deal with it. But this full moon seems to be calling us. It's saying you're on the threshold of something here, but there's tweaks that need to be made. You need to have this purge, this emotional purge, and you need to do that by yourself, because there's something, there's some kind of workaround that you've been doing, to, like with me in the past, it was alcohol. I used to use alcohol to relax, yes, but also to to not, I was relaxing. Why? To not feel the anxiety, the constant anxiety that I had, and to not feel the things, I don't drink anymore, and so now I have to feel those things and work through it. And it was okay that I used to drink, because I had a lot of crap going on in my life, inside of myself from the past. So it was okay that I had a crutch for a while, and it's okay that you've had a crutch for a while as well. But this full moon might be pointing that crutch out, saying, are you sure you need to still be in that wheelchair or use that crutch? Or do you need to like get on your feet now and feel the pain that's in your legs, and let go and cry and weep for your past self that did hurt your legs, that kind of thing. Of course, I'm not talking about legs. So it's Judgment Day. Da, da, da. But this is about, you making that call. Are you ready? Are you ready? You might not be. And that's okay. And remember, do the self-loving thing. Don't force yourself into it. Full moons aren't about, okay, let's beat ourselves up and then let go of the things that we're not ready to let go of. It's not about doing that. It's not about going to cold turkey when you're not prepared, I always got that from my guides. Every time I used to feel bad about my drinking of alcohol and stuff, my guides would say, it's okay. It's not a problem. It's okay. And I learned to go easy on myself and to heal myself of the underlying stuff first. And then it was easy to give up alcohol. I just don't even feel like drinking it anymore. There's no need to anymore. It's not to say that there's not stuff that comes up for me. There is. But now I prefer to do it. And it's hard, because I don't have that crutch there. And I've always had that crutch there. Since I was 12 years old, I've had that crutch there. but I don't need to use it anymore because I'm able to feel it now. So yeah, it just depends where you are on that journey too. Got the Ace of Swords here, so this is like a new beginning, but it's about who you really are, the truth of you. So you could have been wondering, like, where's your tribe? When are you going to find your soul's calling? When are you going to meet your soulmate, your twin flame? You could always have been asking, like, when's it going to happen? This the thing that's true to me, and this is the universe saying, oh, when are you going to be true to you? Not in a way of like when, because the universe doesn't ask that. It's got infinite patience with us. It's us that are impatient, right? But um, it's saying you will get that when you are being truly authentic in yourself, and we get there in steps, right? In steps like this shell. It looks like a staircase, right? It's going up that staircase. We feel like we're going round and round in circles because we keep on seeing the same thing as we're ascending that spiral staircase. We're like, oh, this problem again. I thought I was over that ages ago. But it's not. We are ascending. We just need to keep going. So wherever you are on that, you're getting a bit more authentic today, or it's the call to get a bit more authentic and let go. Purge a little more. The Five of Cups. So you might be shown as you're going around that spiral staircase of life again. You get round to that side, that certain side, and you see the same issues again because it's right there. It's right there next to you. You might get to see those same issues again and feel those same issues again, but don't get stuck on it. Don't get stuck on that, on focusing on that. I mean, just go, oh, there it is, and keep on moving forward because you'll ascend that spiral staircase, you know. In other words, this is saying like have an acceptance of it instead of looking at it as a problem. Like, oh, there's that issue again. It's okay. It's from the past. It's okay. It's still there. That's okay. I'm getting there. Go easy on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, as in expecting yourself to be perfect and authentic right now and raw, and you wouldn't do that to a child, right? Expect them to get on stage and be the full selves in front of thousands of people. That would be really mean. You let them build up to it. The Page of Pentacles is up as well, so you are hearing something like an offer. It could be triggering. Let's find out all about this. So the Judgment, what is this? It's Judgment Day, but it's not as bad as it sounds. It's about your stability. Judgment Day for your stability. How stable are you? Are you really ready? Because you're on the threshold of something here. Are you really ready? Are you super, super stable? Or have you got those instabilities? This full moon, it's about looking at that. Where's your instabilities? What are you still doing? What are those sabotages that you're still doing? Not to beat yourself up about them, but to be kind to yourself about them. But ask yourself, do I still need these? You might want to test it out. You might not need them anymore. Throw away your crutches and see. And if you do still need them, pick up your crutches and say, okay, I've still got that issue there, not a problem. So just keep on moving forward. She's on the rope bridge there. The Muse of Materials is all about that stability. She's headed toward the sunshine there. You just got to keep on going. All about stability. It's a judgment call for you. Are you ready yet? You don't have to be mean to yourself and say, yeah, I'm ready, when you're not. Life isn't a competition. It's okay to be growing. That's why we're here. It's okay to be growing and learning. You don't have to have made it. You don't have to be at some destination already. What's behind this is retreat and masculine energy. So that's telling me to retreat from doing things. The masculine energy often to me is about doing things, taking action, putting yourself out there. You might not want to do that. So this is about the solitude. That's what this was about, yeah? Solitude and purification. Do this by yourself first. Don't push yourself out there. Don't be mean and push yourself into it. If you're feeling fear for getting on that stage and putting yourself out there in a big way, the stage of your work or the stage of a relationship, whatever it is, then don't be mean and force yourself onto that stage. Face the fears that are inside of yourself. Don't take action on it. Retreat instead and face those fears, and with a gentleness, like you would a child. Like, be gentle with your inner child. You're not ready for that yet. It's okay. You don't have to be ready for it. You can still have your training wheels on. I'm not going to force you to ride that bike without your training wheels until you're ready. Just practice a little bit more. Be gentle with yourself like that. Ace of Swords. So we're ascending and getting more clarity each time we go past something again in that staircase. Getting more clarity. And of course, as we're ascending upwards on a spiral staircase, if we look down, it seems to get further and further away. It loses its intensity. It gets further and further in the distance. 2. What's behind that? 10 of Voices, painful endings there. It's a full moon, you know? It's going to be about this, isn't it? Letting go of things that have been painful. That's powerful. Ace of Swords with the 10 of Voices. It could be like one of your biggest issues that you've had in your life, and you're making headway on it today, or around this full moon, you know. Ace of Swords and the 10 of Voices. Tell us about this. That's too many. What's behind this? The Ace of Swords and the 10 of Voices. It's progression, not perfection. We're here to progress, to learn, to grow, and it's okay. But there's painful things coming around each time that are burdening you. So it's almost the 10 of Wands energy, not just the 10 of Swords. It's the burdens and the pain and the burdens. You're carrying them with you all the time. So as you're going up this spiral staircase, you notice as you round one side, you notice the flowers. It's like, oh, the flowers are still there. Ouch. But then you're carrying those flowers, or the flowers. Oh God, there they are again. You know, you're not dropping it in between. It's time to put down the burdens and the pain and just see if they're still there. It's time to drop the crutches, is what it is, and just see if you still need them. 5 of Cups, and not so much focus on the past and how you've tripped up in the past and that problem there. Again, the Ace of Voices. So there's a new beginning that's available here. It's the Ace of Swords again. It's powerful. It's authentic to you. It's those things that you've been waiting for, and the universe is saying, come on, this way, this way, this way. Keep going. Don't get disappointed. Don't keep on looking at the flowers, the problem all the time. Ancient wisdom is behind that. You know this deep down. Deep down, you already know this. I'm not telling you anything new here. Page of Pentacles, and hearing something around this full moon. Something tangible, material. Page of Pentacles, same. So double Page of Pentacles, definitely hearing something around this full moon, something that you've wished for, something that you've dreamed about, and so a cycle's completing. Like I said, you drop the cycle completes. What's the cycle? The training wheels. You take them off and try and see if you can. But no biggie if you can't, if you need to put those training wheels back on. But maybe a cycle is completed. It is about that. It's about you wondering, well, maybe I don't need that anymore. Maybe I don't need that crutch anymore. Again, the crutches that I'm talking about is that purification thing. Food, sex, alcohol, drugs, busyness. You know, you might be overworking or something like that, constantly keeping busy because you don't want to look at that thing. You don't want to look at the flowers when you're going up. I'm picking on the flowers, I don't mean to. The flowers, of course, it's not about flowers, it's about a problem that you've had, an issue that you've had, an ongoing thing. I've got a twitch in my eye. Anger is behind that. Oh. Okay, so this message that you'll hear today, the Page of Pentacles, something tangible, is to put it down, is to complete that cycle, to not pick it up again. Something that's made you angry in the past, something that's triggered you in the past, does it still trigger you? Are you going to continue being triggered with that, or are you going to be able to put it down this time? So maybe the crutch is this, it's the anger, it's the fight, it's the reaction to it. That could be a crutch. The crutch could be the ego coming out to deal with something. It doesn't really deal with it, it just blows it up, makes it bigger. So it's kind of connected with the Five of Cups here, in that focusing on the problem. This problem's still here. It makes me angry. You've triggered me. I'm going to fight you. Could be that for some. For some, it could be the numbing out thing. What's going on in our love lives today? Very soon, chemistry. There's chemistry there. This might be something happening very soon. So this could be what you're on the threshold of. You could be waiting for a relationship to start that you've got chemistry with, and it's going to start very soon. You just got to get over this threshold first. The threshold of what? The threshold of that purification. Dropping that crutch. If you're ready to drop the crutch, or trying to drop the crutches and just seeing if you're ready, and it being okay if you're not. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And I was getting that from this Ten of Voices and this burden, which suggests the Ten of Wands too, is that it's time to put that down now. It's time to put that hard stuff down, or see if you're ready to put that hard stuff down. Something I've learned, because I like the inner work so much and it's such a part of my life, and my business is called Be Healing, because that's what I'm about, constantly healing myself. I've needed to. But you get to a certain point, and my guides have told me, like, stop looking for problems in yourself. Stop thinking you're so broken. Stop looking for trouble. Maybe you've done enough. Maybe it's time to get out there and try a relationship again. Try for a promotion again. Try putting yourself out there again. Just being in that mindset of, maybe I'm okay now. Maybe that's in the past. And just trying and seeing, what am I capable of now? What am I available to now? Maybe there's nothing wrong with me. Maybe there is something still there, but maybe there's not, So the end of a tough cycle approaches. You could be moving toward the relationship that you really want now, that you've been waiting for. But of course, it's you that's going to create it with a change in your energy. You've got humility here too. You've developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. Yeah, all doing different things. Like, there's no better way of numbing out. There's no better crutches than other crutches. Some people think that there are. There's some better drugs than other drugs, and this drug is okay. And it's not me numbing out. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like, overwork is okay, but drugs aren't. Or this drug is okay, but that drug isn't. It's all the same. And it's all right. We're all on different paths, but it's all the same thing, really. Loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. So this suggests to me that if you're pointing the finger at anyone else, so if you think, look, why I'm not as bad as them because I'm eating and they're taking drugs. No, it's still the same thing. It's just, it's just a different sabotage. Not so much a sabotage, just a different crutch. So having this humility there. We can get very distracted when we do that, when we point the finger at other people, because we judge what we're judging in ourselves, really. I see people doing it a lot around pot smoking, thinking that that's a good drug and every other drug is bad. It's not. I used to be a neurotherapist. I used to treat people with the depression, and it's just debilitating. That pot smoking, it just stops people from living. It's the same. It's the same as any other drug or eating or any other thing. So yeah, be careful not to focus on other people that you deem as being worse. Well, they've got a worse drug, or they've got a worse crutch. It's not helpful. It's the same. Healthy choices. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me that this has come out. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. You can make yourself happier, but the crutches won't make you happy. They'll ease your pain for a certain amount of time. Then there comes a time when you've got to look at it like, am I ready? Now, it could be about illness as well. And I have seen some people using illness as that. So what I mean by that is staying in that victim kind of a mode, saying, but I've got this illness. Well, maybe you don't anymore. Do you know what I mean? It could be that for some. Anyway. The power of purpose is also today. You've got a purpose here. And the universe is trying to move you toward that. And so try not to stay stuck around this full moon. Try and release what is being shown to you this full moon. What else? Intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. The will and the mind. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. That's what the universe wants for you, yeah. And you're the only one that's holding yourself back there. And it feels like this full moon is like showing you. It's this thing here. You let go of that. It's not that thing there. You're doing that thing because of something that's behind it. But let go of that thing and you'll feel what's behind it. Maybe you're ready to release that. It's like a deeper level of healing is available today. You might want to get help, like might want to get a full reading or go to a counselor or something like that, to get help for your specifics in this, because there's a very deep healing energy behind this. Of course, it's full moon in Aquarius, so it will be deep, because Aquarius is that healing kind of, and the wishes as well, kind of an energy. So taking it to the next level. You got a fair man here. Dealings or relationship with blonde, grey, white hair man. Tell us about this man. Parrot. Oh, he's gossiping about you. Gossiping about you and an older man. What the hell? Okay, watch out for him. Don't know who's that. It's a man with fair or grey. Or an older man is gossiping about you and a fair man. It doesn't seem to be anything in it here, but there's gossip. Take that as it resonates. You have a spear, heartache over what you no longer have. That's that 5 of Cups. It's focusing on that, on what's gone. Ouch, painful in the heart region there. Persevere though, says the camel. You will overcome these problems. Persevere and overcome these problems. Again, I'm getting that burden kind of an energy. You can overcome these burdens around this time, or make great headway in taking it to the next level. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out shortly. Bit of fun. If I pull out the green one, it means yes, and if I pull out the red one, it means no. Think of your question while I get some more cards out. So how best to deal with these full moon energies this time? And of course, don't forget, I've got my full moon readings. There might be some left on behealing.com. Reduced price full moon readings. And my full moon readings go into what you need to let go of and what you need to take responsibility of this full moon, personal to you, rather than this general. So I'll go deeper into what these things actually are for you. Now, 4 of Swords, the card of healing. Yeah, heal yourself. I mean, we already know that. We already know that because there's really deep healing going on around this full moon. And the Ace of Pentacles, because what you really want, the big thing that you really want is riding on this. Remember, on the threshold of it, the universe wants to deliver it to you. And it's like, you're almost there. You're almost there. Keep going. Just look at this thing. Just stop doing this thing so you can look at this thing clearly. And of course, there could be a lot of triggered people around. Watch out for other people. Maybe that's what this gossip is about too. Because if everyone's going through this energy, if everyone's having their wounds exposed, like, look at this, look at the deeper thing. No, don't drink. Don't drink and look at that thing. There's going to be a lot of triggered people around. There's a lot of people that aren't doing this work. And so they're still going through these energies, even though they're completely unaware of it. And that means it's one of those crazy full moons where people are going off. Where did it say? Yeah, that's why we've got the retreat, right? It's one of those. It's solitude. It's a solitude kind of a full moon. If you're out there with other people, then it might be trickier for you to do it. 6 of Cups, reminiscing, serenity and healing. So much healing energy, but reminiscing, the 6 of Cups is about. So look back and look at how far you've come as well, and see that you're different now. And it could be that it's time to throw away the crutches. So think of your yes or no answer question now, because I'm about to get the crystal out of the bag. Pause the video if you're not ready, because your answer is Yes. So yes, it's the green crystal. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscribe button while you're down there. Leave me a comment as well. And click the notification bell. Just click on everything apart from that down button. Don't do that. Well, you can if you want. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have the best full moon ever. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.